Hello and welcome back to another episode of Handicap Homesteading. Today we're going to get ready to plant our potatoes. Today it is April 7th. This is actually like our first or second week of pretty decent weather, and according to the records, we're probably not going to have another frost. So you can see we have them sticking out of the bag right here.
That's a lie.
And we also have some in this egg carton. These were actually left over from our harvest last year. We went in the basement and they were growing. So we're going to use some of these in our garden this year, and hopefully we have a decent harvest like we did last year. And we'll be able to use some more from this year, next year. Just make sure I got that
Yeah,
right.
the gift that keeps on giving.
We talked in the other video how we opened the pen up for winter and then we closed it off. You can see the fence closed off. Well, we have two entrances to the back side of our coop, so we're going to start by securing the back side of the coop and getting that so the chickens can't go through. So this bay will be completely free from chicken influence and chicken attack.
That would be a pretty cool looking baby though from Quincy and that. Roman, are you a good boy? So here's the...
Okay, so real quick, we got our potatoes down, but one thing I want to talk about, cubing up potatoes for seed. For those of you who don't know, we've all had potatoes that start to grow these little buds on them. They're called the eye of the potato. Well, one of the way that you can cube a potato for seed is anywhere there's an eye, you cut it and you give it about 3 days and you let it cure. So it'll get hard, it'll get rough on the outside, but then you can plant. So one potato, depending on how many eyes it has, could have anywhere from, we'll say, 2 eyes to maybe 6 or 7. So instead of having to put a whole potato in the ground, that's what we do. That's one of the methods that we use, is we'll take potatoes and we'll cube them, cure them, and then we put them in the ground.
We're spacing the potatoes out about every 2 to 2.5 feet, and we're gonna dig 6 inches into the ground for each potato. One of the markers of good soil is having worms to break down all of the dirt and compost and different things in the ground. So we've come across quite a few worms, and they're also great snacks for the chickens. We marked each pile with either a rock or a stick, so that we'll know when to dig when the time comes. So officially this penned area is penned off with this 6-foot fence. We're gonna Velcro that flap down from the hen baskets, this fence here, and then we are going to build a accessible entrance here.
We have, I think we counted 22 potatoes in this bed. We'll see how it grows. We've built this up over a couple of years. I'm hoping that we get out of each plant at least 5 to 10 potatoes, but we'll see. In the future, we're gonna have to get some straw, cover this, layer it with some mulch, and hopefully we get a good yield. So we know the nutrients are there. If we get a cold spell, they should be all right. Potatoes are pretty hardy, so we should be all right. Finished out the potato bed, and now we have to secure it, our one entrance, just temporarily with some chicken wire, which brings me to a point that I wanted to kind of reiterate. We always talk about being resourceful. Don't ever pay for chicken fencing unless you absolutely have to. You can see all the stuff that we have on the ground was for free. We kept our eye open on the side of the road, or Craigslist. You find all sorts of stuff on Craigslist, but this is a good amount to pay for it. In the store, you'd be paying probably close to $100. We got it for free. So we finished our potato bed. Hopefully, like we said before, we'll have a good harvest this year. Just want to thank you for joining us once again on our Handicap Homestead.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy homesteading.